But that first quarter was just so much fun where we barely heard any whistles and we just allowed them to play. The pace was the game that we wanted to see.
You ask for pace and she'll deliver. Kelsey Mitchell off the deck. Caitlin Clark has not hit a three in this game. Stops on the dime, looking to pull up, finds Aaliyah Boston, who gets the bucket to go. Still a one-possession game.
From Coach Schmesko of why she's needed and the impact she can make on both ends. Absolutely. We didn't like seeing that she didn't touch the court the first game. And we said, how are they going to work it? Not Tillman. He found a way.
Reed Jones did it last game, does it again, going the distance.
3 out of the 4, Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, and Aaliyah Boston, all just frustrated in this game with their shots.
On the other side, they're saying, baby, make it rain. Another triple for Ryan. Indiana's bench has 11 points.
Good block. Good block by Ryan Howard, who thought it went off of Kelsey Mitchell.
Ryan Howard, Caitlin Clark finding a way to miss.
Excellent.
Shifty getting into the paint.
In the first game of the season, just not Bonner-like.
BG going against Natasha Howard and another bucket. How about the free agency picks?
You talk about Caitlin Clark, you're talking about one of the most electrifying players the game has ever seen. A once-in-a-generation talent who brings a rare combination of scoring, court vision, and competitive fire every time she steps on the floor.
Clark draws 2, whips it to Boston. Right back to Clark. Oh, good two-player action, and Boston cashes in.
If you watched Indiana's first game against Connecticut in the two-man game, Aaliyah Boston wasn't rolling to that spot.
Knows how to use her body and get to her spots, being able to affect that defense.
Clark is coming off a masterful night and starts us off strong here from Indianapolis with a 3 ball.
Man, just poised. She knows when the screen is coming. She waits.
Caitlin got out. Oh, Jewel Lloyd misses after a tremendous move, and we are tied right now. Clark to Samuelson, and there is, believe it or not, folks, the biggest lead of the game. Clark working on Cunningham, gets inside. Clark into double digits.
Near the 3-point line. And that's way too late with the caliber player like.
Shannon defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep 3.
Oop, that is.
She missed her first 7 and knocks that one down, and it's a big one. This is what they came for.
Oh, my goodness.
It is Caitlin Clark able to clear for Indiana.
Caitlin coming off that 20-point performance right here. Handling the physicality of Benijah Laney. With which Caitlin Clark handles right here. She crosses sides of the floor. She gets her hips and shoulders past Laney, and she leads.
From the moment she crosses half court, defenders have a decision to make, and most of the time, it's the wrong one. Caitlin's range is simply unreal. She's not just comfortable shooting from deep, she thrives on it. Pulling up from 30 feet like it's a free throw, making impossible shots look routine.
Here's Clark. Trying to wheel into some space, gives it up. Back Benley lays it in. 4th assist for Clark.
Always with her head up here, navigating, sees that 2 defenders are bouncing around beautiful because it looked like she was going to take the shot last second.
For the reasoning behind her assists, which have been in the double-digit range here for 4 straight. Clark bouncing. There's Mitchell. Give her 6 assists in less than 7 minutes.
It's almost like they know exactly.
Clark off the screen, finds some space, and there's a 3. Late in the second quarter. Here's the first 3 of the night. And in this building, later, the season's a bit more condensed. Good turnover for rookies like Clark as she weaves her way inside, counting the foul.
Translate to the WNBA. I think Caitlin Clark just answered that a little bit.
That one foul knows it's important not to pick up the second because she got 2 in the first quarter against Connecticut.
Clark on a 3.
She needs to be aggressive on the offensive end, and anytime her defender, Carrington, gets caught up on a screen, and a nice one by Aaliyah Boston on that possession.
Her shooting stroke is quick, smooth, and deadly accurate, but it's the confidence behind every shot that truly separates her. One of the most impressive parts of Caitlin's game is how she controls the pace. She knows exactly when to slow it down and pick the defense apart, and when to hit the gas and push the tempo. Watching her in transition is like watching a masterclass in decision making. Surveying the floor at full speed, knowing exactly where everyone